Welcome to Permadeath Extraordinaire, where we are continuing our journey through D&D done right, this time featuring the Magpie, episode 5, I hope. Anyway, either way, introduce yourself, Magpie.
Welcome back.
Indeed, or welcome to the show if it's your first time around. I never get no love on the stream, so, well, what can you do? Rent fake viewers, that's what the pros do. Oh, sorry. Trade secrets. Yeah, trade secrets.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's see. We will be continuing from last episode where Sir Bluto and his now turned pirate buddies had attempted to attack the boat and were not entirely successful, but definitely did some pretty heavy damage. We were just assessing such things when we decided that maybe now would be a great time to start the stream. In any event, so let's have a look at it. You got a 7-foot hole below the water line. Do keep in mind it's not just a big gaping hole, it's broken planks, etc., because it was trebuchet damage. So what it's done is it's knocked planks out of the way. That basically means extra bilge duty as they run the bilge pumps. Let's clear the deck here of the sailors. Keep these handy, you never can tell when he'll be back. They might just be gathering their wits and they'll come back out of the fog. Alright, so what else had happened? Let's just put these guys over here for now. The steerage had taken some heavy damage. The wheel is still intact, but the deck definitely has a couple of holes burned through it. Pretty large hole where the flaming round went down and pretty much burned out the conference table. And that room is pretty much trashed and you'd consider unusable. The mast broke off, the aft mast. And there's a 5-foot, again, from trebuchet kind of damage on the lower deck. That is above water unless there's like a big storm. Gavin, the sailors, and you spend the rest of this day cleaning up the mess. Chopping the mast fully free, releasing its ropes, getting it dumped overboard. Fixing the wheel to make sure it works, badly scorched, blackened. Putting some planks over the holes in the deck, up on the quarter deck. And hammering some patches over them holes. You don't happen to have any skills that might help with any of that, do you?
Have a check.
If not, you'll just be making a constitution and strength check as you lug materials for the skilled laborers.
I've got nothing. I've
Congratulations.
Got but I don't know how that would help.
That would help. Make a strength check.
Would it?
Yeah.
Okay.
First off, let's see how useful you are. As in, like, the better you make the check, the more useful you are. And you know how that counts in the aft decks when it's just you and the fellow sailors. You want to look
so
good.
I've got a 10, so 10 or less.
Yeah. Oh, you actually made it?
An 8.
Wow, didn't see that coming. All right. I was already planning the, so you failed, and succeeding in that, made it by 2. That means that you're pretty much useful, and your endurance check would help.
Okay. How?
No constitution check will be required. You're able to carry out your day's duties pretty easy. basically consists of carrying boards, bags of nails, and operating the bilge pumps to get the water out of the lower deck. Evening rolls around and the decks are starting to clear out. Let's see what you've got going on here. All right. Neither you nor Dorian have watched this evening.
Oh. Good.
It's always good not to pull a watch shift.
Especially after a hard day.
Yes, by the end of the day, I will have you make con check. This is to see how groggy and tired you are.
How does endurance work?
Well, it's typically kind of a long-term thing for when you do overland long-term running or adventuring longer than 8 hours. In this case, make your con check.
Okay. Same again. 10 or less.
Don't got a great constitution, huh?
No.
Oh.
But apparently I made it.
Easy. As evening rolls around, you find yourself still somewhat awake. Maybe it was the, action and adventure. Quite a few of the other sailors are also awake, which is not a surprise. Dorian is sleeping soundly.
Okay.
The other sailors are musing amongst themselves. Make an eavesdropping check. That would be basically like your charisma to kind of, lean in without anybody. Oh, what you listening on, huh? And you're kind of accepted, so maybe they'll include you in the conversations. Just make a charisma check. Tell me what you got, what you need, and what you got.
Charisma's 14. 14 or less.
Aye.
Failed by 1.
Other than the captain's sure to return to Icegriff, and a couple of wistful longings and lustings for possible shore leave if they do, because the boat clearly needs repair, and that means they'll be there for a little while, and maybe the captain will see free to let them get a little, little shore leave. Other than that, that's about all you can hear from them. They don't seem interested in including you in their conversation this time.
All right. How's my health doing? Have I recovered at all?
No,
My health.
it's still the same night as the battle. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you got any cures you want to cast before you sleep, or you holding on to them, or what are you doing?
One cure light wound, which that's all I got. Yeah, it really took it out of me. I'll cast it.
Oh shit, where's Dorian's character sheet? I gotta find Dorian's sheet, but that's not a here nor there kind of thing. So, evening wears on. What are you gonna do?
I was casting, is that alright?
Yeah, you were doing your cure light. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll up any cures that you got left. Probably want to put them on
5,
yourself for now until I can figure out where to
6.
put Dorian. Oh shit! I should make him a digital sheet. There
we
he is.
go. Done. Sweet. Now. Yay. I'm at half health. One sure like wound.
Not unusual.
No.
All right. So,
Tell you what I do need to do though. The heebie-jeebies.
oh yeah, to appease your god
That's it.
and keep their eye from you. That's your 6th level, so that's like an hour.
Okay, done.
Take out one of your uses, if you will, as you do the weird stuff. The other sailors watch you often when you do this, and they're a little weirded out because your rituals are kind of dark.
Yeah. Like gutting a fish in front of them sort of thing and eating its flesh.
Or painting yourself in white paint,
Yeah.
putting on your best cloaks and just laying there still, like the drowned bride would.
With seashells over my nipples.
Uh-huh. The gods of Skyfell are an eccentric a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so night slips away.
I do need to rest, so yep. Resting tonight.
That's not what I need. Oops. You don't know what time it is. You think maybe that you're being, shaken awake by Dorian. But when you wake up and see the blonde curls and cute face, softly glowing yet transparent, you realize it's the little girl. I've lost my doll again. Can you help me find Clara? You helped me so much last time.
Again? What happened?
I don't know. I was playing, and then I can't find her. Will you help me?
Do you remember where you last had her?
I think she was in my room.
Again? Okay, well, I suppose we can take a quick look. But you must promise me, don't wake me again.
Okay. I'm sorry, I miss her so much.
I know, but it's that lady. She might come back, you know.
What lady?
You told me you saw her too. The screaming lady. You said you saw her and she's scary, remember?
Oh, she's not here.
Are you sure?
Help me find Clara.
Alright. I'll follow you. I'll get up out of my bed and I'll follow the girl, I suppose, and not touch her.
All right. She
Like
apparently heads
Magpie.
out onto the main deck, as would be expected,
Yeah.
and you follow out. But it seems as if you've lost sight of her in the fog. All is dark and quiet other than the creaking of the ship. And of course the occasional sounds of the water coming in from below. And the silence appears to be broken by, you're sure it's people kind of having a pretty heated discussion somewhere below decks on the aft side of the ship. Sounds like Gavin. And maybe Raffio. What are you going to do? So far, none of the night watchmen on the quarterdeck or forecastle have noticed you. And the one for the main deck is behind the catapult right now, but he'll be arcing around. He's walking a circle around the deck.
What am I wearing?
Well, your night cloaks, of course.
Well, are they dark clothes or what?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Roll a d6. 1 is black, 6 is white. I don't know what color your night cloaks are. We've never gotten that intimate with this character.
2.
It looks like they're bright yellow. So, what? It's one step down from white. Come on now. So, it looks like, you kind of favor a brighter yellow. Kind of like, this color here on the map. The background color of the Skyfall
Oh my
map here.
god. I think you said 1 was white.
And kind of reflective, because it is, a higher quality cloth. So, it's kind of got a velvety sheen to it. Yeah, it's your night cloaks, dude. Comfy.
Right,
warm.
Okay.
As the wind. A warm made for wind, though. Negative 30. Negative 30. And foggy. Instant frost forming on anything that comes out into the wind and fog.
Are there any sacks or anything near me?
No, you're out on the main deck.
Well, I figured there'd be stuff laying about.
It's all like stowed, packed kind of stuff. No sacks particularly. Coils of rope. Gaff hooks. Rope.
Okay. I was going to put something over me a little bit so I was a little bit more invisible, but I'm not really, so I'm going to attempt to walk over to where they are, quietly, sneakily-ish.
To avoid the guy seeing you that's on this deck here,
Mm-hmm.
this is coming around here. Let's see, where's Magpie's figurine, by the way?
Yeah.
Yay. You're basically standing out here.
Mm.
He went around the catapult. So, dex check. Because you're going to have to kind of come over here, vault over, and then kind of creep down the stairs. And hope nobody's down there.
Oh, I can't make a call on faith on that.
No, not enough time.
Alright, okay.
It does take a round to cast a spell. Alright. What's your dex?
Dex is 13. 13 or less.
Alright, go for it. Alright. You hit the stairs clumsily.
Yep.
And take yourself a little tumble. Thunk, 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 thunk. Oh, lucky. 2 points of damage as you roll onto your feet at the bottom of the stairs. Is there a sailor down there? On a 1, on the 1d6 there is.
Okay.
No. At this present moment, even though there's supposed to be a guard down here, you don't see him. He might be up chatting with one of his friends top deck.
Hope nobody saw that.
And the one that's kind of guarding over this patch, watching it, he's sleeping.
Oh, great.
On this stack of stuff right here.
Cool.
It's alright, he's just doing water watch. It's just the fate of the boat.
Yeah.
But what can you do? Yes, there's definitely an arguing. Definitely arguing.
Mm-hmm.
And you've pretty much determined that it's Gavin, Raffio, and the second mate. I need to look up his name again. But, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No problem. I want to try and get closer and eavesdrop on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, roundabout here.
I'll just call for a quick dex check to make your way quietly without toppling into anything. The boat is, choppy seas
shaky.
Always.
Yep. Makes me feel happy. That's fine. So, dex check again, 13 or less.
Mm-hmm.
Have I got time this time?
No.
No. Nail it.
Alright.
Got a 2.
Alright, so make your way around. Don't disturb anything. Come up to the door and start listening in, eh?
Yeah.
Alright. It's definitely the captain, Rafael, and the second mate arguing. Rafael, when you come up, picks it up at, "You're a fool, Captain." "Fool, am I?" Captain responds. "I've gotten us through a lot worse than this, and what I've called is what's going to happen here." "What you've called is just stupid," the second mate says. "Now you listen here, you two. I'm the captain of this boat, and I'm going to remain the captain of this boat. You're either with me or you're against me." "Look, sir," Rafael says, "it's a simple matter of logistics. We lost the aft mast. We're down to 2/3 sail at best." "I don't care," the captain says. You hear him slamming his fist on the table. "We are not going back to Icegriff. We push on. As a matter of fact, you'll call double sail in the morning." Silence greets this, going faster through the fog. That should work out great. "And that's all I got to say to that. Now get out of here." Roll initiative as you hear footsteps quickly coming towards the door. So roll D10. Low roll wins. If you win, you'll have an opportunity to do something. If you fail, they're in too much of a huff and they catch you as you're running down the stairs, or as you're running. They got a 10.
5.
Yeah, so you win.
Yep.
So what are you going to do? Quick. 5.
I'm going to door.
You're going to door?
Yeah.
Remember, these are crew quarters here, like upper officers. Make a call. What are you going to do?
Oh, fine. I'll make a run for the stairs.
All right.
Yeah.
Down or up? Well, you got to go down. Got to go for the close stairs.
Really? Okay, I'll go down.
That's all right. I think those aren't they? Didn't we? How the hell does this boat work? We forgot.
I don't know.
One of them's a cargo staircase, and one's not. So, running up deck, roll D6. I'll let you roll your own fate. On a 1,
up deck.
The deck guard might be a little suspicious of you sprawling up out in the middle of the night. Hell no.
6.
You don't even see him. He probably walked up here to talk to his buddy for a minute.
Yeah.
Either way, tiptoeing across the deck, off you go.
Okay. Fair enough. Strange I wasn't invited. I wonder what the captain's up to. I must check out those logs soon.
Fold yourself up into your bed.
And
try to go back to sleep.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Try.
Even as your consciousness fades, you hear what sounds like the giggle of the young girl. And a whisper. "This time I helped you find something." And you fade to sleep. Morning time. Apparently the captain has called for more movement, faster. This is what Dorian says as hey. Captain's ordered double speed with the aft mast down. A lot to be done today.
Right. I see. Thank you, Dorian.
He hands you a cup, coffee in bed.
That would be nice. That's a first for you.
And a cigar. No, it goes better with coffee and a cigar.
I don't think the others are getting jealous with all these cigars you're giving out, Dorian.
We paid for them.
No, you paid for them, Dorian.
Oh no, you paid for them.
Fine.
I'm going to be running the bilge pumps today, I've already found out. Dorian says down below, there's a little bit of a leak. Captain, I guess he's not going to sail back to the town. It's a day behind us. He's decided to push on.
Did you happen to catch what he was going to have me do today, Dorian?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's a
Sorry
shame.
about that. Sorry about that.
That's alright. I'll just wait until someone needs me then. I'm sure they will.
I hear the steerage in the boat isn't so great because the wheel house took some damage.
Did you get a chance to check it out? It got pretty messed up with the fire, you know.
Oh, yeah? You think? I'm worried that Sir Bluto's going to come back.
Yeah, me too.
You guys actually did some pretty heavy damage against their boat. The Endurance, the boat you're on is called the Endurance. The Endurance came out kind of on top of that one.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's surprising. Okay.
Their boat was smaller. Keep that in mind.
Oh, I thought it was bigger.
No, it was one class smaller. It only had a single mast thing.
Ah.
No. And then they just basically rubbed up against the side of us. Hoped. Because one thing it did have, it does have a decent cargo area, and they just packed that with dudes. Crazy dudes, apparently. That's the talk amongst the sailors, you know. They were like, only a fool would be out here like we are. Gavin's a master of the ice. He's been sailing these seas for over 15 years. You've gathered, Gavin apparently inherited this boat about anywhere, it depends on who's telling the story, which sailor, 15 to 20 years ago, from his uncle. And he was basically raised by his uncle on the boat. And so he knows the ice lace very well.
Okay.
And again, that's why he's one of the few boats that would sail. And crew that been with him for a while, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm surprised he hasn't, said thanks for getting me up and alive, rather than leaving me to burn and die. That'll be kind of a nice thing to have some thanks for. And being part of a discussion might, have helped, but never mind. I'm feeling pretty salty this morning, at least Magpie is.
Well, the thing is you notice that Captain he's been spending inordinate amounts of time in his cabin.
Yeah. It's strange.
Matter of fact, so Raphael running the wheel and looking over the deck today. He's the one that you report to for your duty.
Oh, so I'm supposed to go to him. All right then. How long have I got before?
Well, not him directly. There? There's officially. Of course, I can't remember the name of the officer right now, but you report to the gunnery officer.
Him. Correct.
And today you're going to be hammering in and reinforcing the patches.
But I'm not ready to go yet.
What do you mean?
I mean,
it's work time.
I want you to talk to the captain about navigation.
Gonna go knock on the captain's door? Dismiss yourself from the gunner?
Well, I kind of have to before I even start work. Considering we just got attacked, I need to know if we're going which way and why. I mean, helping navigate.
Alright. Well, there is a little bit of an issue as, the conference room's trashed. Chart room.
Yeah, Mr. Navigator himself seems happy enough with me to help, though. So, at least now.
Well, you find the chart room open.
Oh.
Because you figure, you try the door before you start knocking on the captain's cabin, because he's not a happy man these late days. And the master navigator is present in the room. These guys do have names, and if I would actually open up the source
I did
book
have it
here.
written down, but I've lost them.
Lost them? You?
As in, lost them in my notes.
Give me a second.
Found him. Who are you looking for? Peregrine? Peregrine?
That's the navigator.
Yeah.
Here
Okay.
we got Gavin, Raphael, Koresh, Master Gunner, Peregrine, Master Navigator,
Broomit, first mate.
Thorvid, the Master Carpenter.
That's it. And Cookie, the chef.
Of course. And then the sailors.
Yep.
The sailor.
The sailors.
So, Peregrine looks up. Look at this. Points to the chart. Looks like Gavin himself has kind of it. You'd almost say it's a little out of his character because he's angrily scratched in the course onto the map. And as Peregrine says, he's not taking any other suggestions, just in case you're thinking about that. Now, the captain's course will save you a few days, but you can't, or a couple of days, but you can't help but notice that he is sailing right through an area that's pre-marked. And you ask, what's this little symbol here mean? Peregrine explains to you that it's a sand shoal, a soft-bottomed, shallow area that moves according to the currents of the lake, so the general area is avoided by most smart sailors. But sometimes the more skilled ones will try to shoot their way through it, hope they don't get bogged down or bottom out on the shoal, which may lead to their entrapment for a few days, weeks, depending on the wind and the currents, in order to save time. Peregrine points out there's no need for us to save time. Our schedule is open. Captain's risking us getting bogged down in those shoals. And in the cold fog, as Peregrine says, we're more likely to fall upon disaster. And we're at full sail plus. Thank God the mast is down. If we were doing full speed, I dread to think what would happen amongst the ice.
What do you suggest then, Peregrine? What do you think?
That we hope that we don't bottom out on the shoal? Don't you think I've talked to the captain about this course? We could go around. It only cost us 2 days.
Surely you must have picked up some leverage or some sort of voice around here, having been a navigator for so long.
The captain isn't changing his course.
Why is he so
I've
determined?
talked to him. Ralphio's talked to him. The second mate's talked to him.
Where is he going, and why?
It's not my position to question the captain, even if I don't agree with him.
No, but do you know?
I can just assume that he's trying to save time getting us to the next port. But it's a risk. Not only are we risking the ice, we're risking the shoals. If we get bogged down, that'll cost us more time than if we had gone around.
And the next port is Icegriff, correct?
Icegriff's behind us, friend.
Oh, where
2
is the
days
next
now.
port?
Across the lake.
To which port, exactly? Show me here. Which port are we arriving at then, on this course? I have broken the DM. The DM stopped working. Would you like to terminate the program?
No. Here.
Here? Which is?
The village of Olverun. Small fishing village. They deal in a unique leather. toad leather. You ever had a toad leather garment? Magpie? No, personally, you haven't had a toad leather garment. You've heard of such things, but generally, toad leather is kind of like, for people who are out in the rain a lot, it's kind of a liver kind of thing. But it is, it does the job. Keeps the rain off you.
Do I have a toad leather umbrella?
No, but you could.
No, that's kind of cool, though. Yeah. I can imagine him being the type that would,
We were supposed to try and trade in silk and Icegriff, but the captain only stayed a day, and then we were gone. A lot of us are questioning about that. I don't know. I'm not the captain, Peregrine says. I'm just the navigator. And I don't agree with this course. The shoal... Look, if we hit the shoal, it's going to cost us days to get the boat ungrounded. It's a sand shoal that moves around, so it's not enough to breach the hull, but it's enough to make life inconvenient. Now, of course, Cap knows what he's doing. If he gets us through, we'll actually reach the port quicker.
But you just stated that we don't need to reach the port quicker. Why
no, we
are
don't.
We in such a rush?
Maybe the captain's in a rush.
Yes.
Maybe he's got an appointment. I don't know, Peregrine says. All I know is that this is a gamble that I personally wouldn't take.
Has he ever been late before, Peregrine? To anything?
Not that I know of. Not without the usual, catastrophe happens, we're late.
Strange.
This wouldn't be the first time that we've, picked up sail to make up time. But during the cold fogs, with the boat in the condition it's in, most of the men assumed that we would turn back. Icegriff was just a day behind us. Could almost swim there. Not anymore. Not anymore. Well, throw us a blessing from the bride and hope that we make it through the shoals, eh, priest?
Yeah, okay. I'll try my best, okay? But I think we're gonna have more luck changing the captain's mind. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Peregrine.
Aye. Alright.
I'd best be off then. What are your duties for today?
Peregrine's got his thing.
What's
He's going to go up. He's going to go up, take what fathom readings he can, cross-reference that. More or less, he's going to be overseeing and hoping that we don't hit the shoal. Today, I'll be looking out for shoals.
Fine. Okay. Alright. I'd best get up the deck.
Up to Koresh.
Up to Koresh, yeah.
We got a day today, Koresh says. It's time for a montage. We're doing our job montage.
Oh, no. Koresh, I'm not feeling very well today. Can I have a day off?
Nobody's feeling good today. We just got attacked. Smack. Now, get to work.
We wouldn't be in this position.
We got to take all the cables. We got to take all the cables off the trebuchets, all the cables, ropes on the ballista. It's all going to be taken down, rebuilt.
Why? It worked fine yesterday.
Exactly. And having been under combat stress, got to clean it out, make sure everything's good.
Koresh, you're insane.
Ballista number 1, top deck.
Why?
This will require a simple intelligence check.
Okay.
No dexes. You're not doing any heavy work today. You're just doing intelligence. If you mess it up, the ballista's down for a day or so until you fix it. Starting with the ballistas. Koresh
18
is
or
going to
less.
take care of the big ones. Yeah.
Typical. It's down. I broke it, Koresh. Koresh, I'm gonna need some help over here, my friend. It's a little bit tangled. I've got it wrapped around my arm.
Alright, you can move on to the next one, or you can sit and fix this one.
I'd better work on it a little bit longer.
Yep,
okay?
there you go. It's
Yeah.
2 hours per, so go ahead. Intelligence, see if you get those knots worked out. Alright. All's well. So
I fixed it, don't worry.
Currently you're 2 hours behind schedule as you move on to the second one.
Yep.
Roll your intelligence check.
Nail
All
it.
is well.
Yep.
Get towards afternoon. As you're finishing up this one, an unearthly hissing howl comes echoing out of the fog, causing all the men on deck to just stop what they're doing and look out.
Oh, it's not just me. I'm gonna have a look.
And as you look up, a winged form, serpentine, flies through the fog. You vaguely get a look at it. Tens of feet long. Main body, wings, and tail. Not but a couple of seconds pass before some sailor amongst the group screams, "It's the Lake Dragon!" And a bit of chaos begins to unfold on the decks.
Oh fuck! I know who that dragon is. I mean fudge.
Well, it's Dragon Ice Lake, the Lake Dragon.
Oh, it's not. What's her name's dragon?
No, it's Lake Dragon.
Okay, I didn't know there was a lake dragon, but okay.
Well, now you know.
Okay,
Apparently, the sailors
thanks
know
for that.
as they begin to kind of scatter about in chaos until Raffio, screaming from the quarterdeck, "Get yourselves under control, men!" And they begin to do a little bit more of an organized, get out some bows, even though visibility is crap. And swords and weapons as they begin to arm themselves for combat again.
I might as well pull my bow out then. I'll go and fetch it and I'll bring it up.
Alright. Visibility in the fogs is only about 20 feet at best. So
it's alright, I get no range penalty. It's good.
Yeah, but seeing your opponent is the hard part.
He's big enough. It's fine.
Over the course,
you can't miss.
Over the course of the next hour, a couple of shadows pass through the fog, but you can't be sure if it's a target or not. A few of the sailor archers do loose some arrows at these vague shadows, but they're flying over so fast and at such distance that by the time you see it, get your arrow ready and let fly, it's gone. Hear one of the men kind of echo as you're walking the deck with your own bow. "It's just looking us over."
Has it ever attacked before? I'm gonna ask.
"I don't know," sailor says. "Never been attacked by a dragon, have you? I hear you don't survive it."
The funny thing, you should mention that, actually. I have.
"Well, then you should know how to deal with it. It's good that we've got you on board."
No, not really, because all I did was go underground.
Raffio starts calling for various people on the deck to come up to the quarterdeck to help out there. And the orders that are being given apparently is they're going to start tying off some ropes and a few other things. Getting everything kind of battened down and going into what one would call combat mode. That'll substantially slow down the boat. The shadow stops passing, And as it starts getting towards what would be sunset, if you could see through the fogs, as it's starting to get extremely dark out, there's a bone-shattering, jarring impact. Make a dex check as the entire boat more or less stops dead because, surprise, it ran aground on the shoal. What a surprise. That's why people don't come through here. Need you to make that dex check
Typing.
as you're thrown to the deck.
Alright.
Make the dex check, no damage. Otherwise,
13,
1d6.
13 or less.
Yes.
Did I heal anything last night?
No, your sleep was disturbed officially.
Oh, God.
Hey, I let you have your rememorization, so.
Did you? Cool.
And you failed that, huh?
I did.
Alright. So, you take 3 points of damage and make one more dex check with a +2 in your favor. This is to make sure you didn't go over a railing, because you are top deck patrolling with your bow. Made it. Alright.
Made it.
So, you go smashing into a railing for 3 points of impact damage as the boat basically comes to a jarring stop. We'll just say you were up here in the forecastle and smashed into that railing. And you see better than others. Just a moment, a big wave crests and breaks, and you can definitely see the lake bottom stirred up. You're on the sand shoal. You have just run aground. And the boat stops dead. The sailor next to you, as he's tying off a rope. It's going to make that beast. It's going to be easier to find us now. Damn captain's doomed us for sure. And it's a great time to for me to AFK real quick, because I have a cat that I think wants out. And okay. I need to grab a drink. So, I've also been neglecting to watch the stream chat if anybody's been talking. No viewers. We never get no love. Anyway, so with that in mind, I'm just going to say stay tuned to those watching it on YouTube, and we will be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so where'd we leave off? Oh, tense. Tense moments. And you're, after bouncing off and hitting the shoal, again, action breaks out as the men are going to try their best to figure out a way of getting off the shoal. Raphael supervising everything. After about an hour of such activities to no avail, you, Raphael, second mate, and the gunner, Koresh, are called by Gavin. Cat, I'm going to exile you. Let me exile my cat. As you make your way down to the navigation room, because the normal meeting and conference and officer's room has been scorched a bit. That's no. Dorian not invited. Whoops, Pluto's not there.
Oh, wait.
I had Gavin somewhere. I can't remember where he is. He's a little silver figure. Oh, there he is. In his room, of course. Alright, let me exile the cat. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay, cat's exiled. Find yourself in the navigation room.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin sitting. Raphael, Koresh don't seem they don't seem too happy with the captain. You can tell there's a lot of tension in the room. Well, boys, I may have led us a little astray. It looks like we hit the shoal a little. I was hoping at least we'd make it a day before hitting it. Yeah, no blame to be passed with the fogs, the currents, and everything we've been through. I guess it was almost expected. Now, with the appearance of the lake dragon and the fact that we're not going anywhere soon, what I'm going to be recommending is that we tie off ropes, making the middle deck hard to get to by anything that comes flying in. And we're going to put all the fighters at the front and the back of the boat. Priest, you'll be in the middle. I'm hoping through using the rope and the main mast that we'll be able to keep the dragon from getting mid-decks, forcing it to, if it's going to land, which it's going to have to because of the fogs. If it lands, it'll be on the front of the back of the boat. We should be able to concentrate our ability that way. If it gets mid-decks, we could have a serious problem. We could bring down the main mast.
Captain, how far away from the shore are we?
What shore? There's
The
no
shore
islands
of
out
the
here.
ice lake. No?
4 days?
4 days swim, you mean?
4 days sail.
Oh.
There's no swimming it, friend. You fall in that water, your life's expected to be an hour. At tops.
I'm just trying to gauge how far away we are from land. Because it's senseless to stay on a boat that's going to have a dragon land on it if we could go ashore.
There's no shore.
All right,
There's only some craggy islands, and none of them are safe out here. Rocky spikes that stick out of the water.
Would you rather face a dragon? Captain.
These are days away. We're not going anywhere, friend. We're on a sandbar. Unless you can raise the waters or command the sands. Can you do that? You're a priest.
I cannot do that. Tell me a priest you know who can do that.
I don't know of any directly, no. But I've heard of such things. One can always hope.
Now so have I, but I am not one of those, I'm afraid.
Well, then we're going to need whatever blessings you can call on us. The beast is sure to return.
You best hope it's undead, if anything. That's your best chance. If it's undead, then I may be able to have one extra thing in your favor. That's it.
One would hope that there are no undead dragons, friend.
They're
bad enough as is.
I have been attacked by a dragon before, Captain. We went underground to escape it.
Well, there's no underground here, friend.
That's what I'm telling you. It's almost as if we're doomed to face a dragon. We're going to end up dead, I'm telling you.
Unless you can free the boat. If we can move off into the fogs, it would have a hard time finding us again. I've got my boys pulling what they can, but that's all leverage and boards. Now, given my orders, y'all get to it. And with that, the captain's going to retire to his quarters.
What? He's not
Koresh,
fighting with us?
There is no fight. Not yet. Nighttime.
Right.
Guards are up.
Alright, we'll stand on
There's
the
definitely a good chance that you're probably going to draw a watch tonight.
No. Right, okay. I'll go stand on the deck then, and I'll stand with my dick in my hand. I mean, penis.
Let's see.
Hands.
Normally it's let's see, double alert. Yeah. So 4 or less on a D10, you draw a watch. Oh yeah.
God. Dorian.
Hell, he'll volunteer for one.
No.
I don't like the idea of dragging like anybody else. You're on second watch.
Okay.
Oops, that was the wrong dice to roll.
It's a pain in the ass, that
works.
Second. I'd rather be on first.
Nah, Dorian says earlier in the bunk before you try to get some sleep before your watch. That's my watch, so I'll be getting a good, mostly night's sleep tonight, hopefully. If the creature comes in the night, we could be in big trouble. Most of the boys here think that it's going to come in the day. It's going to spend tonight getting ready for us.
Dorian, if it comes in the night, we're fucked. If it comes at all, we're fucked. Is that understood?
Oh, I agree, Dorian says.
Especially one of that size. How old is it? Do you know?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows? That's silly.
Judging by the shadow that went overhead and giving some estimations, you're guessing its body... probably about 100 foot with another 60, 70 foot tail.
I'll leave you to rest. I'll question the sailors about it.
About 200 feet long, you're guessing. Very large. Its main body is almost as long as the boat. Its tail about as long as the boat as well. So it's about twice as long as the boat, judging by the shadows that you saw flying overhead.
I'm going to question the sailors then and let Dorian rest. Alright.
Alright.
So, first sailor, I'm going to go up to and ask, have any boats been randomly attacked before? Or has it always been a, forced encounter?
What do you mean?
Does this dragon attack with any particular pattern or reason, is what I'm asking, sailor.
It's well known as the lake dragon attacks what and whom it sees fit. It tends to favor like richer galleons and has definitely accumulated quite a hoard over the years. It's been terrorizing the lake for at least 3 generations. It's at least 150 years, which is nothing to a dragon. It's like a day. And it's known for being particularly vicious. There's a pretty good chance that it'll just try and sink the boat and then pick up whatever's left off the bottom of the lake because it's said the creature can survive under the lake. It's said to have scales of blue and it'll lay in the water. Some of the sailors are speculating that maybe the shoals, maybe that's why they're so dangerous. Maybe that's why so many boats actually go down. They're not just hitting the shoal and sinking or being taken by a storm. They're being hunted by this damn lake dragon. We might be sitting right in the middle of its food bowl, boys. Which would explain why nobody ever comes back from the shoals when they run aground. The shoals are known to be extremely dangerous. And you yourself, having experience with sailing, when you hit a sandbar, it's not usually the ship threatening. Yeah, if a big storm hit, there's a good chance that, if the wind came from the right direction, it would capsize the boat. But what the sailors are saying, the shoals are like kind of a death sentence. If you end up not making it through, you either make it through or you don't. Maybe the dragon's got something to do with that.
Alright, well, dragons are pretty smart, so... But it's vicious, so it's not going to really want to talk. Quick question. Do we have any lights lit on the boat?
Oh yeah, there's a beacon on the front. On the front spire, there's a very bright lantern, a beacon one.
That's really
burns several pints a day. Oh yeah, they're going to be turning that stuff off. That's what they run when they're sailing, since we're not going anywhere, and there's a chance of being attacked. Yeah, they definitely order a blackout.
Okay, good, because I was thinking, if that's not off, I'm turning it off.
Anybody who's not vital is not allowed up on the deck.
Right.
The top deck has at least 10 guys walking around at any given time, spotting.
How long do I have before my thing? Before my watch?
The second watch is right around midnight.
So, what time is it now?
Midnight.
So I've got no time.
As you wake up for your watch.
Oh, fine.
Well, you can stay up. A lot of other people are too. There's a lot of tension and activity on the boat tonight.
Nah, I'll just go for I'll have a sleep and I'll go for my watch. It's fine.
All right.
I need people to be asleep if I'm going to check that logbook out. So, but that's my least worry right now.
Midnight, when you wake up, you notice like still half the sailors are awake. They're worried, clearly worried. At any moment, this thing could come down on you guys.
Did I get any health back from sleeping a little bit?
Doesn't count as full night's rest.
Oh my god, you're killing me. Can I cast some spells then before I go up?
Well, be lucky that I'm giving you rememorizations.
That's what I'm saying. Can I use them if I'm going to go up?
What do you got?
Well, you give me the rememorizations. I've got cures.
Use them.
So, cure like wound. I've got 6 memorization. 6 times, sorry.
Yeah, because this whole last day you didn't really do anything.
Oh, sorry. No, I haven't.
So yeah, your spells are full right this very moment.
I've got it 3 times. 3 times. My bad.
Which reminds me, we're 1 more day in.
That's 4 hit points. Seven. An 8.
Back at the full yet?
2 hit points away, but I'm not going full. It's fine. 30's fine. Yep. 32 is my max. So, I'm happy at 30. Hold on. Now take me upstairs. I'll take myself up. This is good. Here we go. I do my heebie-jeebie while I'm on watch or not?
Sure.
Okay. I'll take a day out of that then. Mm-hmm. Can I see the stars tonight?
Fog.
Oh.
Let's see.
What
Where's
about
your
the weather?
watch going to take place? Let's see. You find yourself in the dark underhold.
Ooh.
A couple of sailors pretty much constantly coming and going, running the bilge pumps and maintaining this little hole here.
Alright.
And so it's not as lonely and creepy as it normally is.
That's good. Can I take my lantern with me as well, just in case? Yeah. I'm just going to put it on the floor beside me and sit on a barrel. Is that alright? Okay.
Okay. Your watch passes without incident. You're thankful to say, here in the semi-dark underhold, and you're pretty happy these guys are coming and going from time to time. It helps to avoid the possibility that something weird might happen. And in time you find your watch ending. So far, no attack. Tension continues. Everything that could be tied down has been tied down twice. Everything that can be stowed or put away has been stowed and put away twice.
Yep.
And it looks like they're working on the third time around as you make your way to your bunk. Somewhat tired. It's very late in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna curl up. That's good.
Alright, morning arrives.
Does that count as a full night's rest?
Effectively, so you can go ahead and memorize any spells that you need to.
And health?
And, well, it was kind of interrupted sleep. I'll give you 1
It's
point.
2 point.
1 point plus Constitution bonus.
I don't think I get a Constitution bonus.
So 1 point it is.
Yeah.
I'll give you the 2. Your bunk is warm and you brought your bright yellow comfortable
Yay,
robes.
full health. Okay.
Yeah, that's
and
pretty much all the health you got, right, too?
Yeah, 32. Historian at full now as well, and the captain.
Alright. So, daytime rolls around, and Koresh lets you know that, until I tell you different, we're not going to be taking apart crossbows and ballistas. Or, ballistas and trebuchets. But your day is going to be spent bringing up shot for the trebuchets, making sure all the arrows are in place for the ballistas, bolts I guess you would call them, and assisting in tying off the ropes, because they are more or less using the main mast. Whoops, that's not the draw tool. More or less using the main mast to tie off the mid-deck, kind of make it a web, if you will, of tangled ropes hanging down with some gaff hooks in place. And that, again, is to try and keep the thing from getting on the mid part of the boat. It'll be a lot harder for it to capsize it and to stick its head below decks and do damage down there in the holds if it can be deterred from the middle.
Alright.
You've got guards armed with long pikes and long spears. Basically, shorter range fighters are concentrated on the fore and aft decks.
We need to have a word with the captain and get this shit sorted out.
What shit?
I mean, what else can we do other than prepare for an attack? But at the same time, how are we ever going to get off these shoals otherwise?
Oh, they're wedging it right now.
Are they?
Oh yeah, there's a team working on that.
Must be something else that we can try. Have I got weather sense I can use right now?
Yeah, see, they were hoping that you'd have some kind of mighty magic that you could use, but it turns out, nah.
Nah, I'm not that kind of priest apparently. Wish I did, I'm not strong enough. I don't know the right things.
Yeah, a little control weather would be great right about now.
It would.
Yeah.
Raise the waters, make it rain.
Push us off the shoal. Just bring up the wind from the opposite direction. Push us right off. So.
Weather sensing?
Yeah, you're definitely top decks long enough to pull it off.
Yeah.
You don't need to make the roll. I'll let you know. Cold fogs. No storms incoming, though, so that's always a plus.
How long?
At least till tomorrow. You can't really get an extended forecast. Due to you can't really see the clouds. Fog. Gotta love it.
Alright. Can I report that to the captain?
Raphael's the one that's up on deck.
Well, I reported to him.
Yeah, he's not happy about that news. He's kind of We
Yeah.
could have used a storm. Either way, we could
Yeah.
have put up the sails and maybe freed ourselves from the shoal. But yeah, that's going to happen next.
I don't like that figure you're bringing up. Making me nervous here. Go on, do what you do. Do what you do.
Yeah, unless you got something extraneous or some last ditch effort to throw out, the guys are basically just using big poles and trying to wedge the ship off of the bar,
Well,
and
I
that
can't.
it's not working. It's going to be a little while before they're free. You'll get free eventually, a couple of days. We're into day 2 now.
Well, the thing is, I can't really do anything right now because the only thing I have would be Bless, and that would be knowing I'm in combat, but I don't know that dragon's there yet, so I'm not
Right.
going to do it. So, yeah, do what you do.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to come down to the thing's going to come swooping out of the fogs, and it's going to land on either the front or the back of the boat,
Alright,
or it's going to swoop in real close and it's going to pull into one of those semi-hover positions, and it's going to do something
Blast.
at a slight range. Yeah, either breath weapon or spell.
Go
And it's
for
probably
it.
going to land and start doing melee, and that's when it'll really start getting out of control. Dragons have a cat-like grace.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
aware. You've told me about dragons before, I know.
So now, before that starts, because that's gonna, once we start, we'll roll all the way through it. I'm gonna AFK. Alright, I'm back.
I do have an idea.
What do you got?
My character's been told by you, as in he studied, read up, that dragons are exceptionally greedy.
They tend to be.
If we bring up the stuff that we were transporting and put it on the deck
And hide?
and then hide as an offering for it to leave us be and let us pass, no fight needed. It's a hope. It's all we got.
To pass that one off on the cap, you're going to have to make a charisma check at -4. I'd be
I did
giving up
save
our
his
whole
life.
livelihood. -2.
Alright.
Because it's the entire crew's livelihood, too. They all get shares, you know. It's your livelihood.
12 or less. Oh! Nail it!
We could try it. It's going to leave us almost destitute. And there's no telling that the thing won't want something to eat.
Captain, either way it could kill us. At least this way we've got a chance. Are you with me or not?
You're going to have to convince the men yourself, priest.
How about a job afterwards and promise?
You're going to have to convince the men that yourselves. Shall I assemble them?
You can try. Yes.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Not but a few minutes later, you find yourself on the steerage overlooking again the hopeful faces of the sailors looking at you. They have been briefed of the plan. The priest here has a plan. He says we should give the dragon everything we got and hope for the best. A lot of the men are, I don't know about that.
Sailors.
And the whole fighting for what's mine comes up a few times, and, you know. So let's hear it. What do you got? What do you got for him?
Quiet, everyone. Listen up. Here's the plan. Dragons are exceptionally greedy. I know
as this large shadow goes overhead.
Yeah. Do you want to
The
die?
men duck down.
Or do you want to have a chance? Do you want to possibly see your families again? Or do you wish to just die straight away? I can give you a job, opportunity.
As you're saying that, the men begin falling back. You happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, dude.
Alright. Fine. Fuck it.
As you're addressing, you turn back.
Yeah.
Coming out of the fog.
Yep.
Just ending its dive to where it can kind of pull up and hover for a moment.
Yep.
Is the legendary lake dragon.
What's its name?
It's as they said. It has blue scales. Very good for hiding amongst the waters of the lake. Normally in traditional D&D, blue dragons favor deserts, and they use the sky as their camouflage. Ain't no deserts in Skyfell. Well, there are, but they're covered in snow. And here it is in all of its magnificence. 70, 80 foot long body easy. As it flies up and sees everybody hanging out with weaponry at the open, and chuckles a bit amongst itself. Food in the bowl, it says, food in the bowl. And it's initiative. It's going to breathe this round. What's your declaration?
Anyone got a shield handy near me?
They do have shields, but that ain't going to help you.
I know. Right, let's have a look. Minor glow with invulnerability.
That helps against spells.
It does, but I don't really think it's a first or third level spell. Breath weapon, is it?
It's not a spell at all, it's a breath weapon.
Yeah. Negative flame protection won't work. Can I door? Down deck.
Gonna go for the door.
Door down. Yeah.
All right. Is that your declaration?
Yep. Door and down.
All right. Now I didn't put them on the deck 'cause it's starting to get a little packed here, but
Yeah.
let me see if I can do something here. Let's throw a color on this guy and see if it works. It does.
Uh-huh. Has he not landed on the deck yet, has he?
Those are archers.
Okay.
There's also a few up on the other deck where you are. Where'd Dorian drift off to? Where is he today?
Found him.
Koresh amongst the men. Gavin was up here with you. Dorian's here for now. And initiative. Creatures breathing. You're gonna. What are you doing again? Thank you. Basically counts as a first level spell, right?
Yeah.
So I think you add 1.
Alright.
Dragon adds 3 innate ability, breath weapon. You got an 8. The archers, they add 7. Ooh, the archers got a 17, so the dragon's first as it comes up out of the fog. They weren't entirely ready.
I got a 10 though.
Ah, you
I rolled
win.
9.
I got a 10 plus. So you managed to door your way out right as the creature breathes. You notice that it's basically a bolt. Plasmatic, arching, hissing lightning goes crackling across the deck. $100 worth, so 70, 80, 90, 100, basically the entire length of the boat. A little bit shy because the creature's off deck a little bit. However, it hits the place where you would have been. It definitely hits Koresh. Why don't you go ahead and make a saving throw versus breath weapon for, Raphael. Make a save versus breath weapon for him. He needs a 13 or better.
Okay. He made it.
Aha!
18.
There you go.
Yeah, he's alive. Barely. Yeah, I want Gavin alive, honestly. So I just got on the back downstairs. I was like,
Okay, full damage would have been 40. Raphael takes 20. That's enough to knock him on his ass and smoke him pretty good. I'm going to make a little group save here for these guys. They're at the edge of the bolt. If the save is successful, then yeah, we're going to assume that they did not get hit by it. However, the main mast needs to make a save versus lightning. It's heavy and gets a bonus. It makes it this time, but has taken a pretty heavy scorching from that and splintering. Uh-oh, Dorian.
Dorian. Might get singed. I hope not. Oh my god.
He's basically right on the edge, so he's going to make a save of 13 or better. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's, let me get the damage again. It's right here.
Ow.
It's 40. He's got to make a save for half. That was to see if he was in the area effect, which he was. Now he's saving for half. And he had a 13 or better. He takes the full 40. Blam! And gets knocked on his ass. He's okay.
Oh. Good. His cigars are all broken.
He's still alive.
His cigars are singed.
These guys are vaporized, even if they make their save.
Yeah.
And the foremast makes it save. Even better than the mainmast did.
Yeah. What about Gavin
and... he wasn't in the area.
Oh, right, okay.
And these guys made basically kind of a quick group save. So, let's see now. The Beast Armor class is -2.
Koresh made it, yeah, cool.
The archers need a 16 or better to hit this thing's hide, doing volleys of 5. 1 volley actually hits, arrows sticking true. 2 volleys hit, arrows sticking true. That could hurt it bad, actually. 3,
really?
4, 5. Yeah, because I did it as a group thing, too.
Ah.
And I'm going to count that as something you can save against volley of arrows.
52. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's substantial. That's the joy of having mass archers. Oh, and he takes that damage. Alright, so he's stuck pretty damn good. Looks like the captain pays extra for extra sharp steel arrows, as those pelter into the creature pretty effectively. Alright.
Yikes.
Using free movement, the creature drops into the waters, and with a mighty splash disappears beneath the gray waves. It ain't done yet, Raphael calls out. Gavin's coming down the stairs to the main deck here to stand with the rest of the guys and to help Koresh keep order. Dorian stands up smoking. Oh, shit. That was a heavy hit. And it's a new round. Declarations. I'm going to do something, Dragon says.
Okay.
Dorian. How am I feeling these days? I think I'll stay where I am for the moment. I'll
I'd
hold
like
ground.
you to declare first, though, Dragon.
I'm doing something. You don't know.
Something.
So he declared, yes.
That's not really a... No.
A couple of sailors are going to move up to fill in the ranks here.
I'm going to hang on to something. That good.
There you go.
And I'm also going to bless myself. If that's alright.
Alright. So you go ahead and cast Bless on yourself. Go ahead and write somewhere on the table the duration and all that. We'll be measuring in rounds. On this round, the dragon doesn't seem to make an appearance. Not yet. You swear somewhere off in the fog you can hear a whispering chant.
He's casting a spell.
New round. What's your declaration? You've got the Bless on. Take 1 round of duration off of it.
I'm still fine. Yeah, fine. 1 sec. It is 6 rounds, so 5 rounds now.
Okay.
Okay.
At the beginning of this round, the creature comes swooping out of the fogs. We'll use this boat as a representation. Well, I can use this one kinda, but I may crush a few figures here and there. It's coming from this orientation.
What I was going to do then is I was going to tie a rope to myself and the wall, just in case, to brace.
That definitely would take at least a full round. So you cast Bless this last round. This round, the dragon comes flying in, and apparently looks like it's going to be casting a spell as it begins to hover in place, and you definitely recognize when magic is being cast.
Can I use spell thingy?
Int -2, isn't it?
Yeah, int -2.
-4, because this is a draconic variety.
Okay.
Yeah, dragons cast their spells different. You notice he doesn't pull out material components.
I'm down deck anyway, so wouldn't know.
Oh, he's hovering right by the side. You're not below deck. You're just down on the top deck. In the middle.
Okay. Fair enough.
Last time I checked. Oh no, you're up on top deck. You definitely see it.
Oh, I am. I didn't move. Damn it. Right. Okay. 6. I made it.
All right. Fireball.
Oh. Shit.
It's initiative. The archers are going to try and open fire.
I'm going to
due to the creatures, let's see if he's within pike range. Basically 1 to 3, 4 to 6. 4 to 6, he is not in pike range. He's not. He's just outside of the range of the pikemen. So it's all up to the archers. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go down one deck, rush down, and get behind a door. If I can.
So you're going to try and jump down and then run into... Captain's room's probably locked. The burned out conference room might be open. That's the only one that you'll have a chance at. We'll have to roll random to see if it's been locked over the past couple of days.
And stand behind the door.
Yep, let's find out how that works out. That's going to add 4 to your initiative. That's pretty complex action, taking some space there. And I add 3 for casting the spell. Archers add 7. Archer's got an 8.
I got a 3.
Dragon got a 9, 10, 11, 12.
6 for me.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, I forgot. You doored, so you are down here with the masses.
Yeah.
So that would have adjusted your initiative, but you didn't lose. So I'll give you an extra chance on the door. The door is only locked on a 1 to 2 on a 1d6. It was originally going to be 50-50, but I'll give you an edge.
All right.
On a 1 to 2, it's locked.
Okay. Ready?
Better hope.
Hey.
Aha! So you go powing through the door right as a fireball detonates in the middle of the deck.
Yep.
.41 points is full damage. That's pretty much all these guys here are enveloped. Oh. It's 20-foot radius, so that hits the whole deck. Okay, let's start with this. Here we go. First off, the catapult or trebuchet is on fire.
Right.
We'll get that marked here in a sec. If you want to scribble some red onto it, feel free. As for the archers on this side, they fail their save, fry, and die. The pikemen make their save, so they're still intact. Again, this is a loose representation of the numbers, so these guys will fill back in ranks here in a moment. The archers on this side fail their save by 1 and fry and die, meaning no counterattacks on the dragon this round. And the pikemen on that side also are roached. Gavin. Failed his save by 1.
Damn it. Yep.
How many points was the full?
You said 40, I think, didn't you? Again.
Oh, Gavin's bad. Knocked out, unconscious, smoking.
Oh.
Blam. All these guys are gone, and Koresh. Koresh totally jumps down here, down the stairs, and avoids taking damage. He, I guess, inspired by you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get these
Watching me know what I'm doing.
Let me get these guys out of the mix so they quit interfering.
Pretty resilient, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
God. Alright. I've still got Bless going, so is that another round off?
All right, so mass carnage on the main deck here. The pikemen are unable to return fire. The archers are basically frying in the fireball. The boat took quite a bit of damage there. Let's check on that mainmast, by the way, see how it's doing.
Oh God.
It made its save, so it's doing okay. And a couple other... I need some dice out here. Oh no. All four of the ballistas seem to be on fire.
Oh.
And yes, but the main mast is holding, so there's that, as the carnage on the deck is just uncanny. All right, so the remainder of this round consists of the pikemen trying to do something, but they can't. Koresh is making his way back up the stairs as best he can. Gavin seems to be unconscious. You're hiding down here in the old burned out chart room. Woof of flame coming through the doorway, but not enough to damage you. Some more archers are going to start filling the ranks, running up from below. All right, here, move out, Gavin. Go over there. Good enough. Good enough. We know Gavin's on the deck in dire straits.
Yeah.
There's about 10 guys roached down so far. Okay, so creature.
I thought he was on negative 52.
He's gonna. He is.
Oh.
How much damage was done?
I thought it was 52 that he took.
I think it was.
Yeah, you've got negative 40
mistypoed.
Tag.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. With that, he's going to flit off into the fogs. He doesn't have to go far. 20-foot visibility is a terrible thing. All right. So with that in mind, it's a new round. I already stated the guys are running up deck. Some new archers and some new pikemen. Dorian. Last round, Dorian was busy doing something. So currently, Dorian has just now reached the first cross brace of the forward sail. He's about 20 feet above the deck. Up on the icy wood of the sail structure. So, moving right along. New round.
I took off around the blast, by the way.
All right. Dorian's going to keep climbing. He's going to go for mid-mast. Creature doesn't show itself this round, as far as you can tell. It has no declaration of combat, and it's not in visible distance.
I'm going to declare to go and grab Gavin, get him up.
All right.
With a spell.
Scrambling out on deck. You are able to drag Gavin back into the little chamber here with you.
Oh, cool.
That takes that round, so you're not able to cast that round.
All right.
Oh, that's right. I was actually right on my 42.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Remember that whispering from the fog. He's casting spells on these rounds that he's not around. He's got some priest spells too. Okay, so most dragons can use mage and priest if they're old enough, and it depends on the type, how smart they are. So,
gotcha.
Moving right along. It's a new round.
On 3 now for the bless.
For this round, the dragon will be pulling out of the fog, giving everybody an opportunity to do something.
Is it whispering again?
No, it's going to breathe this round.
Oh. Okay. This round, can I cast a spell on Gavin?
Yes, because you're basically undercover, so you should be okay.
Yep. I want to go for a probably a moderate wound. Be generous.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters, but the dragon got a 9, 10, 11, 12. Archers got a 5 plus 7. That's 12, 13, 12.
7 plus 2 this time, 9.
Terrible at maths. And the pikemen, are they in range? 4 to 6, they are not. They are. They can actually get some attacks off this round. The archers tied, and the pikemen, they had 8. Very slow weapons. They lost the initiative.
What did the dragon get?
He got a 12, same as the archers.
I got 9, so it's alright.
Yeah, you're fine. And I don't really think you're in jeopardy at this point from this bolt.
No.
Alright, so...
Has Dorian got anything he can use against it? What's he attacking with?
Okay, so let's get the guys that are in the main area. 1, 2. Oh, Koresh is effectively in the area. He's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 sailors. I'll make all their saves. Why not? 3 of them vaporize. 1, 2, 3. As the lightning cuts across the ship again, hitting that main mast, and guess what? It splinters in a grand crash and begins to unsteady. It looks like the main mast may come down here any moment. Meanwhile, the guys on the fringes, they get a save to see if they avoid, which only 2 do. and the 2 that were in the area are effectively destroyed. They just don't have the hit points to stand up to it even at half damage. 6. Alright, you get the spell off as you hear the crashing and see the bright plasma light of the lightning bolt cutting across the deck.
Okay, add him 10 points of health.
Alright.
Is he up?
You caught him literally at death's door. He's at 0 hit points right now. So, let's see.
Is he awake though or not?
No, not at 0. He's officially still unconscious. And let's see what happens up here. Let me get rid of this mess.
Alright.
Alright, let me take care of the guys up on deck. It looks like there's... we'll give it 2 pikemen and 2 archers.
I'm just looking down at him going, oh, you really got messed up here, mate. Oh dear.
Oh, archers get 2 attacks for officially. Alright, only 2 arrows managed to strike the creature this round. Numbers severely dwindled by the attack there. And just round up a little bit for even numbers. Alright. The beast is going to free movement and sink its claws into the side of the boat here and just start engaging the guys up top. It can only attack with 1 claw and 1 bite because it's got to use the remainder of its claws to hold on to the boat.
Surprised it's not tearing the boat in half by grabbing onto it.
Boat's built pretty sturdy, and it's definitely it's doing some damage with its claws as it clings on. Trust me, boat's taking structural damage even as we speak. More sailors running up to fill the ranks. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to roll for the final bit of that round. Oh. The main trebuchet in the middle, in mid-deck, when it gets hit by that lightning, just explodes into basically useless shards and flaming debris that scatters across the deck. Due to the ice fogs, there's a shit ton of ice everywhere, so it's not a horrible fire danger. Main mast is unsteady. And that dragon fucked up. It's a new round. It really did. So, declarations. You're hiding with Gavin, who's still technically unconscious.
Yep.
Door's only cracked, so you can just barely see what's going on. The dragon is hanging on the side of the boat, up in the front, and is going to be engaging. These pikemen are going to be trying to, pike him, get him off.
I'll try a light wound this time if I can get off with it.
Alright. You're not in any immediate danger. So it's pretty much all those guys out in the front or outside. So going with Cure Light Wounds, go ahead and roll the damage recovered. And I'll take care of this background stuff. Ugh.
Go with 4 hit points. Hold 4.
Yeah, probably a couple more archers get a shot off. Okay, it looks like a total of 3 arrows hit this round. And 1 pikeman, pike to larger man size, 1d10. This adds 2. Ooh, that kind of hurt. Okay. Creature's taken a few more arrows and a couple of pokes from the pikes, but seems to be holding pretty steady. It's going to counterattack now. One claw on one of these sailors and a bite on one of the sailors. Sailor's armor classes are effectively 6. The claw hits. Oh shit, I totally put the book away at the wrong time. There it is. Okay, that claw hits for 6 plus 5, 11 points of damage. It's enough to seriously injure that sailor. As in, he's knocked down to one knee and bleeding profusely, but still, you know, I guess you could call him combat active. Oh boy. Now, the guy with the bite takes 20 points and is eaten. Literally snatched off the deck, chewed up, and gone. It's a new round.
All right.
How many points did you heal on Gavin?
4.
That's enough to bring him conscious.
Yeah, and I'm going to start yelling at him.
No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, he was a... I gotta write down these hit points.
I was going to say, man, if I knew that, I would have used a bigger spell, but...
And I kind of lied. He was up last round. But anyway, how many points did you recover?
It was
Again?
4.
4? Yeah, we'll just round up. Alright, so he's got 10 hit points now. As he stands to his feet. Oh, thank you again, priest. I knew it was a good idea to sign you on board.
I'm just looking at him with my arms crossed.
And he's going to pull his sword and head out.
I'm going to grab him by the cloak as he starts to go out the door.
Oh, what?
Gavin.
What? We've got things to do. There's a dragon attacking my boat.
Gavin, how did I tell you I got away from the last dragon encounter?
I don't remember. We gotta go.
No, wait.
He's going to start pulling you out onto the deck. What's your strength?
10.
Mine's 1850. That gives me a +8 in favor. He's going to pull you out on deck. Come on! D20, low roll wins, as in lowest.
Alright.
I subtract 8 from my roll. I got a 10, Toto. He, as you slip and slide on the ice that apparently built up while the door was sitting cracked open, he drags you out onto the deck.
Yeah.
We gotta help the men! And it's a declaration phase.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna declare then, I suppose. You want me to declare first? I don't mind.
Yeah, the dragon's gonna be ripping into the guys up there. And the guys down here are gonna be shooting. Alright. I think you got the range on that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He's about 60 feet out. I think you got that range. Easy. Alright. So, yes, you can cast Magic Missile. The captain's going to start getting the men to order up. Getting some archers along that rail to try and shoot at the creature from the side angle there. And this round, the creature's going to try and basically kill everybody. So that he can get up on that forecastle and start crawling into the main line of the boat. Dorian, from his position way up on that mast that he's been climbing the last 3 rounds, is going to be attempting to jump onto the back of the dragon. You see him up there, takes a few quick puffs off his cigar and throws it overboard and jumps. He's so high up you can barely see him through the fog.
Yeah.
Alright, so with that in mind, that's initiative. Dorian's going to be using 1 attack jump, 1 attack to attack. So I'm going to give him basically a speed factor. He's got to use basically the weapon he's going to be trying to use. So 4. Dragon actually has a +10 because it's using its melee attacks and it's not, it's big, not entirely fast. It got an 18. Dorian wins. Pikemen win.
What about me?
Archers definitely win. Archers are Johnny on the spot. Gavin apparently getting them in order here. What are you doing this round? Magic missile. So you just add 1. You won.
Yeah, 4.
You've pretty much got one of the lowest, so go ahead and go for it.
Okay. Seven points of damage.
With an 18%, the creature's magic resistance causes your spell to just shrug off of it. No effect.
Alright.
And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 archers that could possibly try shooting at that thing. They need 18 or better. No, 16 or better. Here we go. Forgot their bonus. That's a cocked die right there. So we'll re-roll that one. 1, 2, 3 hits effectively, because the critical counts as double. So that's 3 hits from the arrows. We've got 3 pikemen up there that can try to do something. Same number, 16 or better. None of them hit. Pikes just bouncing off the creature's iron hard armor. Scales, but same thing. Its hide is armor. How many arrows hit? 3, right? 16. 16 more points to the dragon, which it shrugs off. Dorian. Well, I hope I get this, because I can't swim. Its armor class is effectively -2. I can use my wrestling roll. So I need 14 or better. Oh, shit. I'm going in the water. I hit! Dorian lands on top of the creature.
Oh my god. What a mental mad. Loony. Where'd I find this guy?
For some reason, the dragon has no body.
What?
He doesn't actually have a body. He's a ghost dragon. Fair enough.
Really?
Okay, Dorian lands right between the wings on the back of the thing, and I'm going to try and hit it with my axe, and that's going to be my handhold if the thing decides to start flying off. So I hope I get this. Oh, 15 or better.
You're really making it hard for yourself, aren't you?
That's just to hit the damn thing.
Yeah.
Ah, I missed with a 14. So if the creature chooses...
back.
Yeah, if the creature chooses to run away this round, I could be in trouble.
Yeah.
That's my 2 attacks for the round.
Okay, the sailors?
I already did them.
Oh, I was thinking you gotta hope they don't shoot Dorian.
Well, that's going to be a worry here in just a sec, but I'm on top of the thing. They're kind of shooting at its chest, so that should help a bit.
Right.
Meanwhile, it's the dragon's turn. Okay, the first thing it's going to do is try tail lash against the annoying insect on its back. Dorian's armor class is 0. Gotta love those polar worm hides I wear. Three or better. Oh, Dorian just gets hit really hard. Double damage. And he's going to have to make a save -4 to be stunned by it. 10 points. Oh, plus I forgot. I took a little bit of falling damage from jumping on top of the guy. Alright, so Tail Slap smacks Dorian. He's got to make a save. I was checking saves on the sheet. I've got his sheet right here. 11 or better. Makes the save and is not stunned, therefore he can kind of maintain his position unless the dragon decides to fly off this round. Alright, so that was the tail lash. I'm going to bite the sailor in front of me here. Basically just needs a 2 or better because the sailor's armor class is 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 1 or better. Alright, so... Wait, let me check this thing's Stateko real fast just to make sure. Oh, yeah, it's what I thought. Stateko is 1. Bites sailor.
Yep.
No surprise there. 21, that's enough. He's eaten as well.
Alright.
Alright. This archer's like, oh my god. The dragon now has enough of a purchase that it can use 2 claws per round in addition to its bite. It's only hanging on with rear claw to get up top. Just a couple more you fools on the deck here and it's all mine. All mine. Alright, so it didn't fly off, so Dorian's still up there. It also didn't knock me off with its tail, so ha 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 you. It's initiative and declarations.
Hasn't the boat slipped back into the water with the weight of a dragon on it?
It's stuck on a sandbar.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in
I would
about...
have thought it would be sliding a little bit.
It's in about 10 feet of water right about now. Maybe 15. Anyway, so... Boat's definitely a rockin'. Timbers are creaking and breaking. It's clawing up the side, you know, just kind of as it loses purchase, it claws entire sections off the boat there. The endurance is well built. Be glad. Meanwhile...
Yeah, I am.
Dorian's still up top, so it's going to try tail lash against Dorian. It's going to use claws and bite. Probably going to go 2 claws against one of the sailors and then bite the archer and hopefully kill both of them this round. And yeah, Dorian's going to try and hit the thing. Get my axe in there in case it does fly off. Because I want a handhold, a more permanent one. What are you doing?
Crying. No. How big is the dragon's mouth, would you say? Like, you know, from...
When it's full open, 3-4 foot wide.
3-4 foot wide? What about high?
When it's open, that's about the same.
What's the longest, sharpest piece of thing we have?
The pikes that the pikemen are using.
How long are they?
And you can try your magic again. Keep in mind, the thing's magic resistance isn't all that high.
Just wondering how
I
big
just rolled very low.
How big are the pikes, though?
They're 10 foot long. They're pikes.
10 foot?
Very sharp, metal tipped. You're not proficient in the pike, so keep in mind you'll have a horrible to hit bonus.
What I was going to do is I was going to use item and shove something into its mouth, and then I can resize it with a word, apparently. I've just looked it up.
That would take called shot at -4 armor class.
Yeah, and it would pierce the roof of the dragon's mouth with the sharp end of the spear, hopefully. And that would hurt a lot. You know,
you can try it. It's all up to you. That would be an extremely difficult one just because your Stateko sucks. So
I'm going to try it because I'm at the back of the deck anyway.
Yeah, there are some pikes laying around here.
I want to make it interesting, so I'm going to try it.
Interesting it'd be winning. Okay, so that'll be interesting. Is if you win.
I just want to see what happens if this pike goes through the front of the dragon's face. How angry it's going to get.
Alright, so this round you're looking for a pike.
Yep.
Alright, that'll pretty much take the round to find it and retrieve it.
Okay.
The archers alongside deck are gonna shoot. The guys up top are gonna try and stick it or shoot it. Dorian's going for his axe attack. You see him basically on his knees on the dragon's back, pulling out 2 axes, one in each hand axes.
Mm-hmm.
Love being a ranger. Okay, and that pretty much summarizes what everybody's doing this round. The dragon, yeah, I think I'm going to keep going for purchase. Try a little bit longer.
I'd love to get a chance for the cold shot, because I've not actually had a chance to one before. It's great.
Yeah, you're going to have to get dangerously close. Remember, visibility is 20 feet.
Yeah.
You can't, even through the fogs, you can barely see the fight going on at the front.
But I only need to get in there for a second, and, you know...
A full round.
Well,
so yeah. Just be careful. Meanwhile, initiative. You're spending your round looking for the thing. You're in no immediate danger. The dragon got a 13. Pikeman got an 11. Archers lost. There's a couple of guys down here that can probably participate, so I'm going to give 4 pike attacks. $16 or better for the sailors. Let me grab this.
Would a ballista bolt work?
No hits from the pikes.
Hmm.
All the deck ballistas are on fire right now.
No, I mean a bolt from one of them, like an ammo.
Probably a little too small for what you're shooting for. Pike would be a
right.
better idea. And you can reduce it down to 1/10 its normal size, right?
Well, in this in the book that I'm looking at, it's telling me half.
So 5
normal.
foot.
Yeah. But before you read out that it could be 1/10 and up to increase by 1/10. So I'm confused on which we're going for.
What book are you using to find your info?
We're
That messed up red players?
No, the compendium one.
Reread it?
By means of the spell, the wizard is able to shrink one non-magical item if it is within the size limit. Doesn't tell me what it is. Actually, it does. One object up to 2 cubic feet per level. To half its normal size. Optionally, the caster can also change its now shrunken composition to a cloth-like one. An object in the possession of another creature is allowed a saving throw versus spell. Objects changed by an item spell can be returned to normal composition and size merely by tossing them into any solid surface or by a word of command from its original caster. Even a burning fire and its fuel can be shrunk by this spell.
I don't think that'll work. Because it's only going to take a pike down to about 5 foot, which is the length of a spear.
But before, it was like...
We got to go with the compendium you got. So if I was reading erroneous information, because that's the latest and the greatest.
Well, I don't know whether this is the right compendium, because I didn't get the one off Basco. Or Dirt.
What's it called?
1 sec. Volume 1 Wizard's Compendium.
Yep, that's it.
Blue cover.
That's the one. Okay, so.
Oh, it's not going to work.
Yep, that changes. So if you want to change your declaration.
I would have loved to.
Yeah, you're still kind of hanging around. I'll give you the round. Because I haven't really taken any actions yet. Other than the pike and the archers missed.
I'll go for... I'll go for a flame arrow.
Alright. Add 3, unless you roll 10, you'll win the initiative against the dragon this round. He makes it by 1. Okay, so, winning barely, you'll be able to pull the flame arrow off. Okay, Dorian, going for his 2 attacks. Thing's armor class is -2. 15 or better. 1 axe in each hand. 1 hits, 1 misses. Wait a minute, these are hand axes. 1d6, not 1d8. That's what I thought. Oh, goodness. Alright, only 5 points of damage. But I do have 1 axe embedded in. And that's it for Dorian. The creature's going to do 2 claws at the sailor. And if you want to go ahead and start getting your spell off. You're 6th level, so you'd get 1 arrow. 5d6. 4d6 of fire damage, 1d6 of arrow damage. 5, 8.
Get a save versus spell as well.
Uh-huh.
I know. So. Okay.
And his magic resistance, of course. Let's see if that works, because that basically will negate the spell if it functions. Nope. It gets through. Now he's got to make a save.
I made a crap roll, so yep, 2 points of damage and...
Can't do 4 when you're doing 4d6 damage. If you did 2 points with 4 dice, you must have very weird dice.
No. 2 points of actual arrow damage. Burning damage is separate.
Yeah, just roll it all at once, unless told otherwise.
Okay.
He doesn't have any
14.
fire immunities.
14.
Made a save, so 7 points.
Okay. That's not very good. Okay, fine.
Alright.
This dragon's got a lot of health.
Yeah, he's doing just fine. Alright, so...
I bet.
Dorian's got his axe in the back. The guys on the deck did their lame attacks and didn't do crap. Your attack hit for a little bit of damage. The dragon looks right at you. And takes to the air, using free movement to come down this way on the deck.
Oh, Dorian.
Its initiative. This round it's going to breathe right towards the wizard. You. That's its declaration. Dorian's going to have to make some checks here to stay on the thing's back. We'll get to that when the time's right. The sailors are going to do their thing. The archers are going to arch, and let's see if he comes within pike range. 4 to 6, he is not in range of pikes. He's not. He's staying at a little bit of a distance this time. Well, he can afford to. He's just going to breathe.
Initiative.
Declarations.
Oh, I'm going to go behind the door again.
All right. So you'll be going for the jump there. All right. If you win the initiative, you'll get it. You'll only add 2 to your initiative, by the way.
As in, I'm walking to the door, not using door, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Walking, running in, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so better hope you win that initiative. Thing adds 3. It has a 7, 8, 9, 10. Low roll wins. Oh no,
7.
You tied.
I tied?
Direct tie, yes. You're going to have to make a save to get out of the area of effect. If you fail that save, then you'll take the damage, but you'll get a save for half. But you do get a chance to make that last-minute jump. Dorian totally lost the initiative.
Okay.
Guys on deck, the pikemen definitely lost. It's bad all around for this team. Dragon gonna breathe. Make save versus breath weapon. If you fail it, you're in the area of effect. If you make it, you jump aside just in time. Be on your first sheet right here.
Yeah, my saving's 12, but I've got that ring, so it's 1.
Breath
off.
weapon is 13.
Oh, you're right.
So
13.
12 with the ring, 11 with the bless, which is still in effect.
Yeah.
Barely. I think you've got like 2 rounds of it.
Should be 1 now.
So
yeah.
13, 12, 11. 11 or better. If you make it, no damage. Failed it. Now, make an 11 or better. Failed it. Alright, so the dragon's breath hits you. Congratulations, you're the first person in all these campaigns to be hit by a dragon.
Am I dead?
Probably. How many hit points you got?
32.
Yeah, you're probably in dire straits.
There you go. I've been baptized by a dragon.
You take 31 points of damage.
What?
I just rolled it. 31. It's right here in the dice. If you want to total them, go for it. Highlight them all and see the total. 31 points.
Oh my god.
All right, so your unconscious body is blasted rudely through the door to come smoking at a halt up against the table.
I'm on 1 health, dude. I'm not unconscious. I'm alright.
All right, so... And there you are. Meanwhile, the guy is here. Let's see.
Like, fucking Gavin.
Sailor. Archer. Koresh. Gavin. Okay. How much was that? 31, right? Ouch. Alright. Gavin comes bursting in right basically behind you as he makes his avoid the area roll. The other guys, not so much.
Hit by a dragon. Great. Love it.
6 more. Damn. Oops. All right, so once again, that somewhat clears the deck with no counterattack because they botched the initiative there. However, the guys that are left on deck will get their attacks off. Do keep in mind there's Archer 2 up here. There's probably because they've been filling in the ranks. Let's see. Probably one of those guys will take a shot. I know there's definitely an archer up there, so he can take a shot. Looks like about 4 archers could take shots. 16 or better. No archers are successful at hitting, and we determined that he was out of pike range this round. So that's it for the crewman. Dorian needs to make a strength check, -2. Made it. Dex check, -2. Made it. So he manages to maintain himself on the back of the dragon, holding on with one hand. That'd be his offhand, so he's going to get 2 attacks to his main hand. Did I attack this round? I don't think I did for Dorian, right? Yay, nay? Do you remember?
Don't know. I don't think you did.
I don't think I did. Alright.
You said you were going to get stuck in the back, but I don't think it worked for you.
Yeah, technically he won initiative, so I probably should have done his attack earlier, but that's alright. 15 or better. 2 attacks to the axe. Holding on with his offhand, attack him with his main hand. What did I say? 13, 14, 15 or better, so 1 hit. I'm not so good with these hand axes. Another 7 points. Oh! Too late. Can't go back. Dragon forgot to do his tail lash against Dorian this round. Too bad for the dragon. Alright. It's declarations.
Ow. I look up at Gavin and be like, how do I look? Am I okay?
You and Gavin both look about the same. Not so good.
Mm.
Roll
Told
1d8
you.
for me.
Right. Find one. I'll grab one. I'd say 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The main mast falls this way, therefore not really jeopardizing you guys.
Good.
Koresh. And looks like these guys managed to avoid it as well. As it comes down, not flaming, just falls down from being splintered where the dragon hit it a couple of times with breath.
I'm gonna,
We've got one mast left.
yeah.
And we're dead in the water.
Yeah. We're not even in the water, man.
Yeah, let's just say without a mast and without some wind power, we'll never get off this shoal. This will be where you live. You live here now.
Right. I'm going to declare that I want to cast Cure Moderate Wounds on myself, please, this round.
All right. You're not in any direct threat. As much as Gavin wants to get out there, he's not in a condition to really get out there.
Yeah.
He's got 10 hit points left.
Yeah. Does he realise that I was speaking sense by, staying indoors? Has it gotten through to him yet?
Oh, they have to come up these stairs, so there we go. Okay. All right. This round... Shit, you filled up all the ranks again.
Can I roll my roll thing?
This round, the dragon... I think I'm gonna run away. I could take a couple more rounds, but he doesn't seem to be making the kind of forward progress he was hoping to make. He was hoping to be on the forecastle by now and chewing down the foremast. That doesn't seem to be happening, and they've refilled the dudes, so it would take me at least 2 rounds to kill all of them off. I could lightning bolt it, that still is going to leave a couple of them up there. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to fly off and try and grab a couple of sailors in my rear claws on the way out. With called shots grab. 1 for each claw. Munchies for later. Alright, so, it's initiative. Called shot makes his initiative even worse, so he'll probably lose. Pikemen are going to pike. Archers are going to arch. Dorian's going to axe. Actually, he's going to, seeing that he kind of senses the dragon's going to do something funky, I think I'm going to declare 1 attack and I'm going to jump down onto the deck and hope I make it. Because I can't swim, you know.
I know.
If I go in that water, I might not come back. Can you swim?
Yeah.
Oh, good, you'll rescue me. Alright.
I got gills and fins, almost.
That's true, I forget.
Web
Fish boy.
fingers.
Alright, so, this round, declarations. Let's start with, yeah, dragon's gonna do them grabs. I'm gonna whip back into the air, use my rear claws, try and grab these 2 sailors right here.
I'm healing.
Yeah, Dorian's gonna do his attack and get off. Alright, so, initiative for the guys up on top deck. 15 for the pikemen. 12 for the archers. The dragon gets 10 plus 6 is 16, plus 2 for the called shot, 18. He loses. Dorian wins, which is good. If Dorian would have lost, I may have gone for the long flight with the dragon.
Yeah.
Alright, so Dorian's basically going to make his attack. 15 or better. Misses. Then I'm going to make the jump. Dex -4. Gotta find my character sheet, 1 second. $13 or less. Made it. And pikemen. 4 of them, and it looks like 4 archers. 16 or better for these guys. Pikemen, no go. Archers. 1 hits. Ugh. 1 point of damage. 1 point. Alright. Dragon's turn. You guys armor class is 6. With call shots 2. I still need just basically 2 or better. And strength for strength. Dragon +1 bonus. High roll wins. Just to make it easy on myself. One guy puts up quite a struggle, but it doesn't work out for him as he disappears in the dragon's claw. The other guy puts up enough of a struggle that he actually escapes. But let's see if he survives the claw damage. 13, yeah, he's dropped down on the deck pretty bloody and cut, but he's okay. Another guy is carried off into the fog, never to be seen again. After about 10 minutes of tense waiting, the thing does not seem to be coming back.
Well,
At least not this moment.
can I heal again?
The day is early, so he might be back, but not this moment. After about a half hour, things calm down a little bit. Guys break ranks a little. Still staying armed, still watching into the fogs very intently. But yeah, Gavin starts, we got to get the mast out of the way. Got to tie up the ropes, got a bunch of work that needs to be done on the deck in addition to watching for the eventual return of the dragon. And at this point, because the dinner's on the way, we're going to have to close up this session. In the aftermath of the dragon.
Jesus. Alright.
Let me save the table.
I'm really interested to know more about these dragons. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Damn. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it. Dragon encounter. The lake dragon.
Yeah, beast, aren't they?
You need an army, apparently. So, if Pluto attacks, we're dead. We've got no men left.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be shy on men. You've got 1 mast left, so like running and maneuvering might not be such a great thing. You're stuck on the sandbar for who knows how long.
Oh dear. I've got no idea how I'm going to get out of this. Because I bet Gavin's not had to deal with this before.
No!
So,
We've had some battles, but yeah, we've never been attacked by the lake dragon, that's for sure.
Has he ever been stuck on the shore before?
Hmm?
Has he ever been
He's
stuck
been
on
stuck on shoals. Yeah, it's inevitable. Every boat
Okay.
it happens.
Right.
Yeah, he
That's
took the risk. It didn't work out.
You don't say.
If I had just rolled one lower, he would have made it.
Oh my god, don't tell me that.
Failed the sailing check by 1 point.
Don't tell me that.
So, like I said, that's where we'll go ahead and close up this episode. And I'm going to go ahead
Yeah.
and close it off on the stream here by saying, as I always do, that until next time, this is Permadeath Extraordinaire. Loving y'all.